To make Shiyue happy, Xiaoyan had placed a lot of snacks in her room's fridge. Now they are sitting in the room, watching TV where a kissing scene is playing. Xiaoyan, interested, gets closer to Shiyue. But she doesn't want to kiss him, so she changes the channel. While watching TV, she falls asleep next to Xiaoyan. In the next scene, Xiaoyan asks Shiyue to come to the office to sign the contract. She arrives there, and Xiaoyan has gathered all his staff members. Shiyue sets a condition. I will only sign the contract if you express your feelings properly. Xiaoyan starts guessing what she wants to hear, but his guesses are all wrong. His secretary gives him suggestions from outside, but Xiaoyan doesn't use them. Irritated, Shiyue leaves. Next, Xiaoyan takes her to a fishing spot, where many mosquitoes are biting her. Shiyue thought that Xiaoyan would take her to a nice place. To impress him, she tries to catch a fish, but her foot gets stuck, and she falls on Xiaoyan. Seizing the opportunity, Xiaoyan kisses her. In the next scene, Xiaobu says, "You should officially propose to Mom." "Okay, I'll propose to her in the evening." Xiaobu gets angry and throws the keyboard down. Xiaoyan, acting seriously, prepares to propose to Shiyu like in a Hollywood movie. But when he calls her over, she runs to her room because she feels Xiaoyan's intentions aren't clear. Next, Xiaoyan's aunt calls Shiyu to a restaurant and says, "You should break up with Xiaoyan because he's already engaged to Lin." Shiyu replies, "Xiaoyan has no interest in Lin, and I think she's selfish." Just then, Xiaoyan arrives and tells his aunt, "Don't embarrass Shiyu. She won't be able to handle it. I will only marry the person I like, so please, don't interfere in our relationship." Then he takes Shiyu with him. Shiyu praises him a lot because now he is speaking up for her. At that moment, Xiaoyan officially proposes to her and they hug each other. In the next scene, Xiaoyan and Shiyue are partying with their friends. They are asked to play a game. When they start the game, Xiaoyan asks Shiyue, "If I and Xiaobu are drowning in water, who would you save?" Shiyue replies, "I wouldn't save either because I don't know how to swim." Hearing this, everyone laughs. Then, Xiaoyan asks her, "When did you start liking me?" She answers, "I started liking you after you liked me." Then, their friends give them French fries and say, "You have to finish this in 15 seconds. Both of them start eating the fries in this way. Everyone starts laughing after seeing them. Shiyue finally drinks a lot, and Xiaoyan picks her up and takes her home. In the next scene, Shiyue talks to Xiaoyan about impressing his aunt. Xiaoyan explains, "You won't be able to handle her." But Shiyue asks, what does she like the most? In business, she likes profit the most. And in games, she likes golf. Shiyue brings all the golf equipment and starts gathering information about the game. Then, she gets so serious about it that she burns all the food. When Xiaoyan tells her, she doesn't pay attention. Actually, she just wanted to impress his aunt to gain her approval. The next day, Shiyue and Xiaoyan go to practice, where Xiaoyan explains about golf and helps her practice. They get so close that they kiss each other. Later, Xiaoyan gets a call from his company. So he tells Shiyue, "I have to go to work," and leaves. In the next scene, that driver meets with aunt and demands money from her. Shiyue sees him and thinks, "This man is bullying my aunt." She rushes to attack him, but aunt stops her. The driver looks at Shiyue and runs away. Shiyue recognizes him and thinks, this is the driver Xiaoyan has been looking for, and she starts to follow him. But aunt stops her and later tells her the accident wasn't caused by the driver, it was because of Xiaoyan's pressure. Because of the accident, his memory was wiped out, which is why he doesn't know about it. I've kept this secret from him. Aunt also tells her, the child you saved that day was Xiaobu. If Xiaoyan finds out, his life will be very difficult, so you should leave him. Shiyu receives a call from Xiaoyan, but she doesn't pick up. After hearing aunt's words, she feels really sad. When she gets home, Xiaobu had waited for her and had fallen asleep. Then she approaches Xiaoyan, and he's asleep on the couch, dreaming about his brother. He opens his eyes and sees Shiyu. She talks to him about his brother, and he says, "My brother was a very good person. After my mom passed away, my father became very busy. My brother spent, but he had to go abroad for studies, so he left the company responsibilities with me. When he came back, he had the accident." He shows her a sketch of the girl, and when she sees it, she realizes the drawing is hers. "Are you sure this girl appears in your dreams?" "Yes, but now I don't need to look for her anymore, because I've found you." In the next scene, Xiaoyan tells Shiyue, "Today you have a match with aunt." They all go to the golf club, where aunt is already there. Aunt signals with a heart-shaped gesture and leaves. Aunt says, "These two really love you." Shiyue replies, "I'll fulfill your wish soon," meaning she had decided to break up with Xiaoyan. Aunt leaves, and Xiaoyan returns asking, but Shiyue says, "Maybe you lost to Aunt, but it's okay, you can practice more." Shiyue then tells him Xiaoyan thinks she is joking, but Shiyue is completely serious. She leaves, and Xiaoyan wonders if Aunt said something to her. In the next scene, Xiaoyan arrives at Shiyue's house, but she doesn't let him inside. She opens the door and stands in front of him. Xiaobu takes the opportunity and sneaks inside. Seeing this, she lets go of the door, and Xiaoyan walks in. They both fall on each other. Xiaoyan asks her, "Why did you drink?" She replies, "That's not your problem." She starts to leave, but he grabs her and hugs her. However, she controls her feelings. She tells Xiaoyan, "Leave now," and takes her friend to the room, asking, "What should I do?" Her friend was supposed to go to the office, so she doesn't say anything. Now she doesn't want to have breakfast with them, but Xiaoyan grabs her and makes her sit, saying, "I'll give you 5 minutes. If you finish your breakfast in 5 minutes, I'll agree to your breakup." She quickly starts eating, but just when she gets to the last piece, according to the plan, Xiaobu eats it. Now, Xiaoyan is not willing to leave her, so Xiaobu leaves alone and goes to school by himself. Shiyue says, "I have to go to work." "All right, I'll go with you." My driver is taking Xiaobu, but she doesn't listen to him and starts to leave on her bike. He too decides to follow her and takes a scooter. At the workplace, Shiyue laughs after seeing him like that. "I made you laugh," then hugs her and says, "I don't want to let you go. Why do you want this?" She doesn't say anything and controls her feelings. Shiyue returns home with Fang, and Xiaoyan and Xiaobu are there. Xiaobu had fallen asleep while waiting. Xiaoyan looks at Fang and gives him a sharp look before leaving. The next day, Shiyue gets a message from Xiaoyan. "Today, Xiaobu and I will come to meet you at your house." In the next scene, Shiyue hears a knock at the door. She opens it to find Xiaoyan, Xiaobu, and some of their workers standing there. The three of them start eating together. While they are eating, Xiaoyan receives a call. He steps aside to answer and learns that one of his projects is being delayed because of Lin. This makes him a bit worried. He then calls all the members of his company and says, "I wanted to expand our business into other countries, but Lin caused it to fail." He then encourages the workers, saying, "I appreciate your hard work." He decides to change his position in the company. In the next scene, Lin meets Xie and tells her, "There's a party tonight. You need to convince Xiaoyan to attend it because only you can make him go. Whatever problems Xiaoyan faces from now on will be your responsibility." Xiaoyan is with Xie when his secretary calls and informs him, "The media is creating rumors about your position change in the company." Xie overhears this and asks Xiaoyan, "Are you really leaving the Hash Group?" "I'm only changing my position. I'll continue with my project." Xie then tells him about the party. Xiaoyan attends the party, where Lin offers him a drink. He calls Xiyu. She tells him, "I'm going to Germany to study. I can help you settle there. You should take Xiaobu with you. I'm tired of this relationship and don't want to stay with you anymore. Thanks for your sacrifices," leaving Xiaoyan in shock. Lin tries to express her feelings to him, but Xiaoyan knows it's all because of Lin. He ignores her words, and when she tries to kiss him, he pushes her away and leaves. In the next scene, Xiaoyan goes to his aunt's house, where he receives a call from his secretary informing him about the driver and his aunt. As his aunt arrives, Xiaoyan asks her about the driver, and Xiaoyan takes the phone from his aunt's hand. The truth comes out.